Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from True Soul Intuition and we're here to do a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. This is late night, so I've dimmed the lights. I've got a bit of lights going on and off in the background, and the candles are out. It being the full moon in Cancer itself, so it's quite auspicious, guys. The first full moon of 2020 is in Cancer, so that's quite, I believe for Cancer, that's a good sign. You get the full magical power of the moon. You know what I mean? This is the divine feminine, and you're literally the divine feminine energy within one sign. So if you're new to my channel, please like, share and subscribe. And if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate all you guys. Since it's a late night, going into nearly midnight here, I've dimmed the lights. I've just, I make it a little bit more cozy for you guys, So I'm sorry if you don't like the darkness of this video, but for me it's just like I'm getting right into the vibe of this full moon here, and I'm just going to get comfortable. So as you guys know, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then feel free to explore other readers out there or check out your other placements. So if you're a Cancer Sun, maybe try your Moon, your Rising, your Venus and your Jupiter. Just to see. It's a good way of getting a 360 view of you and your situations and how you're feeling. So it'll come from different aspects, of course, but all relevant to the same, which is you. You're the center of your own universe. And so feel free to explore any other messages I've got out there. I'd like to apologize for this being a little late. I don't like it when my mojo's low to give readings because it feels a little forced, and then the messages get, they're not the most positive, so I don't like to give messages when I'm like that, but I'm feeling pretty good. I did the whole saltwater cleanse last night in the full moon. It was beautiful. I felt really charged and clean, and I had the best sleep, and I woke up this morning feeling really good and motivated, and I've been feeling quite good today, keeping myself busy, but I've sort of held back on the readings because I feel like I've got to get in the zone. So general reading, roles can be reversed, and this is a timeless reading, guys. These are just the disclaimers. I don't want to have to say them all the time because I'm really shit at doing it. So we're just going to get your vibration where you're at for the collective Cancer, and allow Spirit to speak to us in that respect. So you can have the vibration or the energy of Cancer straight away. Oh, Jesus. Fork in the road. This is my who do I run to? Where do I go? Who do I belong to? These are a lot of questions, a lot of indecision. I think here, this is Spirit actually saying it's time to make a choice now. Time to think about where you want to be and who you want to be and where you want to be in the future. You know what I mean? This is hanging by a limb. So you may be holding on. Okay, you may be waiting for someone to make this decision for you. It's like, well, because I'm just hanging on by a limb. So for me, it's waiting for someone else, and in the interim being very indecisive because you're not sure about something. Yeah. Somewhat reason I'm getting Alice in Wonderland. You kind of feel like that. It's like you're coming across strange people, strange experiences. It's different. It's not the same. It's a little bit like the landscape here is different. It's like almost like uncharted territory, and you're a little bit unsure where to go. So it's like you're stopping and asking for directions along the way. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It's how you feel right now. Interesting, there appear, of course, twins. So you may be in a Gemini state of mind. So you're like a little bit, should I, shouldn't I? Fiddle-dee, fiddle-dum. You may be connected to a Gemini. Or you may be a Gemini Cancer. Because I'm seeing twins. but they're like sort of like counteractive to each other. So they're not being very helpful. This indecisive behavior is not very helpful. Alice needs to find the right rabbit. She fell down the hole, doesn't know where she's going. Definitely uncharted territory here. You want some guidance about a situation, about a decision. I feel like you're literally asking Source itself for answers. You try to find your way through the chaos. It's like stranger things. You know, it's like a portal to another world. It feels like Cancer's going into a space where magic happens. But it's like, whoa. Dear, why am I getting that? I'm getting like, you know, like Stranger Things, which is a portal to another world. Alice in Wonderland, where there's a portal to another world. Literally the rabbit hole of craziness. And then I'm getting literally the Wizard of Oz, which is not, you know, literally a portal to another world. But each place has magic. Do you know what I mean? Each place has this mystical, magical kind of feel to it. Epic. I feel like you're coming into a real magical phase. And in the transition into this phase, or when I say magical, I'm literally meaning magic. Whether it's spiritual awareness or actually just things almost all of a sudden, it's like a manifesting, but you're in that transitional phase before it manifests into something solid. Do you know what I mean? And in the interim, you're like, I just heard this. Okay, I'm not going to say, you know, I'm going to just say it like this. You're just like, far out. Or, let's put it like this. Fork me. You know, it's just like, what the F have I gotten myself into? I don't know if you fully agreed to this. I don't believe you crossed into this other realm or through the portal of your own free will. I feel like you've just kind of been thrown in the deep end, yeah, in the shallow. Far from the shallow now. You know what I mean? In the shallow. Cancer's diving deep, that's why. Okay, they just said deep within the resources that you already have. These are your natural talented gifts, are leading you down in a path you've never been down, Cancer. And I'm only getting this from one card, oh my God. I feel like, yeah, it's weird. And I think you're going to actually come across things like, did that just really happen? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if you're already starting to feel like that, but it's just like, something weird happened. And then you have to actually think twice. It's like, did I actually see that? Or did I just make it up? Do you know what I mean? It's like second guessing. But it's this like this unwillingness to be where you are. It's like, why am I here right now? How the F did I get here? You know, it's like I've seen how I'm getting the labyrinth. It's weird. I'm getting all these movies, but they're in a place where magic happens. I feel like after this eclipse, something like really different's going to start happening across the board. I feel like Cancer's going to step forward into something new, and it's freaking amazing. But you have to learn to be able to perceive what's really truly happening. Like your perception's going to change, and you're going to see things in a way it's like, wow, I can't believe this actually is happening in front of my face. It's like, I'm just feeling like this almost euphoric type of like, holy shit balls. Did I just see a unicorn? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm seeing amazing things, and it's kind of cool. I need to find out what this is. What's going on with Cancer's vibes, please? What's in the vibration of Cancer Collective here? Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah. See, even this card, it's like, whoa. Treasure Island. Okay, you guys can't see this probably, but Treasure Island. You know, it's like a place far, far away where really good shit happens, and it's like a little magical. Like, it's not, you know, look, now I've just got King Kong with Jack Black. You know, the movie where they actually go to that land and there's like dinosaurs and shit. I don't know why I'm getting all this stuff for you. Or Cancer's really binging on mythical, epic type of movies. You could be binging movies. But like Treasure Island, I just got like Fantasy Island. I just, you know, the island where King Kong lived, it was like in between time, like, you know, like they had dinosaurs still exist. It was an isolated island that had its own, you know, ecosystem, unique from wherever Cancer's from. You know, it's definitely someplace new. You may be moving, literally moving to an island where you find your abundance, though. The Treasure Island is about finding the sunken treasure. Okay, maybe buried gifts within your... Okay, they say DNA. So I feel like, you know, like if you're spiritually inclined, this may be a DNA activation. Okay. Cancer, DNA activation is complete. Thank you. DNA activation is complete. That's what I heard. And here you have the peace card. Yeah, it's like you know what I mean? It's like you go into this magical space, but the transition into that space is really hard. Okay? But once you start getting like used to it, once you start finding your footing or knowing or charting the map, basically, like it's literally like you're going to discover a new country or an island somewhere in the Pacific that's never been discovered or even touched by man. Do you know what I mean? Like but that could be literally you're the treasure island. You may discover your hidden talents, your magic here, and literally realize that you've found your true calling, because that's what I heard with this card. Peace, like it's so still and calm, and maybe you're used to a little bit of I just said hoity-toity. I don't know what that means, but it's like a push and pull type of energy, like a little bit, you know, like a jungle, a concrete jungle, societal jungle. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, like the wolf on Wall Street. You're the lamb walking amongst the wolves, where you're from. And then you come to this place and you get to just be yourself in your true place. It's like, here's the dove bringing the olive branch of peace, but it's like peace within yourself, the stillness of your emotions, the stillness of your mind, the stillness of the energy around you. It's like going from this real full-on shocking type of you know what I mean? Like when the monsters are trying to break out of the portal in Stranger Things, that thing's trying to break through. You know what I mean? And it's just like, and then you just get the glow, you zip it up, and you're like, bye, peace. You know, peace out. It's like that. It's you see, now I'm getting like freaking Godzilla. So what's going on here? You know, with the not Godzilla, Pacific Rim, where those things come through. the portals, and they got to fight them. Yeah, I feel like you're moving into a different space. Like you're literally going through the veil. They just said through the veil. And things are going to be revealed to you that you may find hard to see or hard to get used to. But once you do, it starts bringing in peace, calm, tranquility, abundance. I'm shown a lot of like Abraham Hicks with the vortex and stuff like that. So you may be just coming into a space of ascension, basically. I feel like it's ascension, Cancer. Literally in yourself, whether that's physical, spiritual, emotional, something that made it hard to move forward and becomes literally magical. Magic? Yeah. Ooh, it's magic. I just hit that word. I just want to keep saying magical. It's just going to be magical, Cancer. Let's see what's coming towards you, please. Yeah, new life. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life. Sorry, that was like horrible. Yep. You know, it's a new day, new dawn, new life for me. Cancer says, I own it. I own my new life. And in doing that, it's almost like you step into a new place. I don't know why, but I don't feel like this is anyone new. It could be someone new, but it's also someone that's reaching out for high vibrational spaces as well. All I just get with this one in new life is like, if you can see this person, you have the, I feel like we're still on this space. We haven't actually moved into who's coming towards you yet because they're not finished with your vibration here. Okay, so here you are. You're incognito. No, that's not it. In limbo. Okay, you may be incognito. Are you incognito? You're incognito, Cancer. Oh, see, it's not gonna in limbo. And the thing is, you find your abundance, you find your blessings in this weird space. This thing is a weird space, but then it's almost like once you orientate or chart the map, because you're going through unknown territory here, and then you chart the island that you find, this treasure island, and then you find that things come to you so much more easier, and you become the egg of peace. You see that egg? Hopefully you can see this egg of peace. And it's interesting because you have the dove, which is usually representative of the divine. And so it may be a message that puts you at ease. And then pops this brand new Cancer in their new life, hatching from the egg, up on a higher vibrational space, reaching even further for more positive energy. And just sort of like raising the bar, Cancer. You're raising the bar for yourself. You're okay, I'm hearing a song. Bring me a higher love. Oh, but this isn't my higher love card. This is actually, it's more like you're bringing in higher love for yourself. It's a love of self. It's like you are now putting your love for you above anyone else's, because Cancer's such a, you're the sacrificial lamb. You always put yourself under the bus for others to excel. But now Spirit is telling me that now you're going to excel. You're going to find your space, your peace, your life, your calling. Okay. Who's coming towards Cancer then? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. When they stick, I know to keep them. The tribe. Oh, that's community within it can be a place where you learn to be the leader of a community here. Roles can interchange. You could be a follower and a leader at the same time. You could follow, I'm just hearing kaupapa. And kaupapa in New Zealand, or Māori, because I'm a Māori, right, from New Zealand, is, it's like the protocols. You can follow the protocols or the process of something as well as leading others that may need it. The tribe is belonging to a community. So I think you find your place, you find your true calling, and then they just come to you. Who's ever seen, I've got two cards here that fell out. Who's ever seen Field of Dreams? If you build it, they will come. And it's literally you build yourself something really fucking amazing, and they start coming towards you. They're drawn towards you like a moth to a flame, burnt by the fire. I use a lot of the same phrasing, but it's like, my love is blind, can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes. It's like an attraction to you. When I was getting Abraham Hicks, they took a lot about the law of attraction. And it's just like you start raising the bar for you start raising your attraction value. And the people that belong to you, they feel like they belong to you, and you're just literally pulling them in. And it's not even with intention. The thing is, I got these two cards were in reverse. So for you, it says the first card was not for you, which is mind games being denied. Someone blatantly denying you what is rightfully yours. But all I hear from that card is resistance. Someone who feels like they belong with you, who gets you, who understands you, but they don't like you being the leader. And whatever that means to you, but it's just more like this person's really stubborn and they're used to making all the moves. Oh, sorry, guys. They're used to making all the moves. It's like not so much the ball's in their court, but they like having control of the ball. Do you know what I mean? They like to know, they like to sub in and out whenever they want. They're like the star player that gets paid millions of dollars, and all they have to do is come on for 10 minutes and get a slam dunk or get a three-pointer, right at that last moment. Like they're used to being the hero, and they're not used to playing the game the right way. But definitely someone that belongs to you, that's the thing. They know that they're drawn to you, the law of attraction, right? Cancer raises the bar, and this person who may have been playing mind games with you, who's part of your soul family, your soul group, your soul mate, a soul connection, a twin flame, someone who just gets you. But they play mind games, they're controlling, and they play mind games with you, and they've often denied you love. And I don't believe they're going to be able to fight it this round. And, it's interesting because I feel like this is the person Cancer wants. But when they start moving into the space of loving themselves, this person then knows that, okay, shit, I've been denying you all this time. Will Cancer even want me back now? Because they've tried to leave. I'm going to be honest. We have time to go in reverse. They've tried to leave, but never could. I think this person may run out on you a lot. But now they're finding that they cannot leave you. They cannot go. They cannot deny you. They cannot deny. It's almost like a rushing towards you. They went from running from you to running to you. It's you know what I mean? But it's like a recognition of knowing now that they belong to you. Do you know what I mean? Oh, sorry, guys. I'm getting so much of these cards that I'm going to run out of time for you. Yeah, this person you've had a lot of history with, round and round. It's like, 52, 25 breaking down to a 7. Someone from the past who tries to be an individual. You know what I mean? They're not a team player. They're used to, love is a battlefield for them. They're used to fighting. Love is fighting. The more you fight, the more you love each other. It's that way of, it's like a counteractive type of love. You give them love, Cancer, and this person's just always like, no, you're not good enough for me. I need better. I need more. This person's never satisfied because when doves cry, why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. That was horrible. But you know what I'm saying here. Um, you had quite a sexual tone to that. But it's almost like it's like they have self-sabotaging behaviour, but they know they belong. No matter how much they try to run from you, Cancer, they'll always come back around. Round and round. But the thing is, I don't know if Cancer will want this person. It's almost like I just heard, if you do this to me again, that's it. There'll be no more back around. But 25 breaking down to a 7 is about relationships. So. We'll just see what energies you share. What energy does this person and Cancer share, please? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. Just wanted it to pop by itself. Flexible. And yes, cycles. Completion, guys. I think this person is going to become a lot more flexible to Cancer's will, and it will be done. I just heard. I think the energies that you both share I think maybe use knockheads because you're so fixated on being the leader, both of yous. You know what I mean? But the thing is, to have true balance, you need a king and a queen to rule together, but you can't have two kings, otherwise there's war, right? So one has to be more flexible than the other, and that would usually be Cancer, but for some odd reason, I feel like this person is becoming this person that constantly denies you. That's the thing. I feel like they love you, but they know they belong to you, but they also try to get away from it. But it's like they are starting to bend to your will, and but don't think that they're going to do it easily. I feel like they're going to have a few it's tuning around in their mind, literally tuning. And for some odd reason, I heard Sarah's Swati Namaha. Yeah, the dragon. Interesting. I feel like this person, because I actually feel like this is this person here. I said you were going to go into a magical space, and here's the dragon popping up. But I feel like this person watches you, Cancer. I think literally they watch you. You may be on social media a lot, and they're just watching. I don't know how they watch, but I think it's almost like telepathically, but I'm literally, their eyes starting to look into my soul here. They may be looking into their own soul. Okay. They may literally be looking into their own soul. And here you have the crow and the dragon. That's an auspicious combination. Because the crow is magic. You know what I mean? It's potent magic. And interestingly enough, they said read it. And I've read this a million times before. But I'm going to read it for Cancer. The crow. That's of the air element. That is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I'm sorry if you can hear noise, guys. It's Saturday night and everybody's up. The crow. Spiritually strong, creative, watchful. You're watching each other. Interesting. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities: past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent. They just said the roles have reversed. Because I feel like this is reminiscent of another Scorpio reading, but now the roles have reversed from, it's like runner chaser to now chaser runner. Do you know what I mean? Okay, sorry. The crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities: past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. But that's Cancer all over, literally. When in balance, psychic, strong, clear. When out of balance, ungrounded, hypersensitive. Bring into balance, daily meditation practice. Interesting. That is interesting. I feel like that's where this piece is. This is and look underneath the deck, the lamb. Cancers used to be in the sacrificial lamb here, the innocent one that sacrifices themselves for the greater good. But now you've gone into crow energy and you're using all that sacrificial type of energy, that ritualistic energy, the ritual of being the martyr and turning into more, it's more like darker energy here, but in a way that's resourceful. Do you know what I mean? It's like tapping into the deep, dark waters of Scorpio, in the shallow song, but not in the shallow, they're in the deep, right? They're far from the shallow. Okay, we're far from the shallow now. Because now you've become the crow, so you're existing beyond the veil, in the dark space, in the void. And see that egg there? That's you hatching. That's you. You may have an affiliation with animals as well, strong affiliation to animals. Communication to animals, by the way, guys. I'm just throwing that in there. Yeah. You're in the deep end of it now, Scorpio. You may be dealing with a Scorpio because I know I'm doing Cancer. And I said Scorpio before. Interesting. You may be actually dealing with a Scorpio, or you may have Scorpio placements, Cancer, which is interesting enough. I have a Cancer moon, but I'm Scorpio rising. So this could be me. I might be just reading this for myself, guys. I don't know. I don't try to put myself in these readings. I usually hold the space aside from it. So, but here we have the dragon, and the dragon is, the ever watchful eye. This is one of the chakras. But for some odd reason, this person's, it's like vigilantly aware. It's like they're watching and waiting. The reptilian mind, is very strong in this person. This is why they deny it. The thick skin of the dragon. I just heard a phrase which, they wear their heart on their skin. Do you know what I mean? And the tattoo on their skin is you, Cancer. This stuff's really deep. I'm getting real deep. They're attracted to your magic. They know you're magical. But the thing is, they're a dragon, so they're mythical. Do you know what I mean? There's that mythical, magical type of element here. It's very, I want to say dark and delicious. Maybe this person is dark and delicious. Okay, let's see the energies that you share. Oh my God. The buffalo and the otter came out together. Abundance, blessings. And the otter is about childlike love, which is like, it's like an unconditional type of love. This person's very focused on you. Here you are. I'm going to separate it, even though these are energies that you share, but it's in this space. I feel like it's this person's fully focused on you and no other. Just seeing like a telescope. They're using tools to see you. They're using telepathic gifts to read your mind, because all they see is you, Cancer. And you're looking for your abundance here. This is the buffalo brings blessings. It's bringing the spiritual into the physical, manifesting. Yeah, manifesting. One more card. This one. The fish. It came, I pulled it out reverse, but, I pulled it out weird. So, I just heard spawn. Sorry. The element of water, though. I feel like it's been a struggle for Cancer to love this person. Because they're a cold fish, right? But it's like there's something... has anyone ever played that koi game? Where you swim through the pond and you end up finding like a rare type, and then you breed with them and they create a new skin, a new collection piece, but the rare ones are really hard to find. And I feel for Cancer that this person's starting to recognize that you're rare, that your magic is potent and rare. The voodoo that you do, Cancer, the voodoo that you do. My ears are going, oh, it's ringing really like freaking strong. So you have an inner magic that is about to be born. And the thing is, when I heard spawn, it's literally, how I said you belong to a community. You're literally going to impregnate them with your DNA, with your gifts, they're going to feel like you're mama bear here. You're the mama. You're the guiding light. You're the one that they're going to turn to for help, guidance, love. I feel like when it said spawn, it was just literally insemination of a whole lot of eggs. So whenever you tap into yours, you radiate it outwards, Cancer, into something so much more than who you are now. Okay? The bigger picture here is that your magic will touch millions, thousands, hundreds, whoever resonates with you, but it's a community of people that want more from you. And that's more in depth. Whatever it is that it means to you, because it may be different for different people, but whatever that it means to you. Okay, I just watched a video anyway about this, and I'm going to bring it up because I feel like if I got enough time, no, let's keep moving. But it's like here, Cancer. The people who are spiritually awakened, are not going to want shallow messages anymore. I'm just going to say it. They're going to want these in-depth messages. They're going to want more depth to the message. Or whatever magic that you do, they're going to want more depth to it. So now it's time to actually really dive deep. Well, you are diving deep. That's the thing. It's like you dove so deep within you that you pulled out the treasure chest of your own gifts. Your DNA was activated. And now you're awakened to so much more. You're privy to so much more. Yeah, you got judgment. This person's coming back, man, with a vengeance. They want him to come back, or her to come back, because there's been heartbreak and betrayal here. Third parties. But you're coming out of it. This is the Moon card, which is the Cancer card, but it's in reverse, which makes it a lot better. It's seeing clarity after this heartache and betrayal, because you may have not known why you hurt yourself or why there was pain here. So they're bringing this person back. Oh, look. Under the deck, Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups. This person's going to come in to make you happy and bring you... It's like a renewal. The Devil and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, we'll just take those two. But it's like they're coming forward to offer themselves. It's literally they're going to offer themselves to you. like everything. I will fill your cup, Cancer. I will give you what you want, because I know I've hurt you in the past, but that's not where I want to be, because here's Cancer underneath it all. You're the Magician. And the Ace of Swords, because you're in your truth. You know what I mean? Like that's clarity. That's communication. That's the Crow. That's the Crow energy. Integrity. Okay. Yeah, I don't want those cards. There's too many. Just one at a time, please. I feel like when you start, you're going to start, it's almost like you're going to start communicating, broadcasting your truth here. And it's a manifestation of whatever it is you're tapping into, Cancer. And as I said, it's all different for each one of us, but it's like some type of gift you've had. See, Eight of Pentacles, working hard towards your bliss. Working hard every day towards the sun. And the King of Pentacles is that king everybody wants to marry. This is the Keeper, the King of Pentacles. Oof, you're coming into a lot of abundance because you're literally working hard towards your bliss. The sun here is happiness, happy family. Good. Let the good times roll. I'm hearing. Let the good times roll, and that's when I said you're like coming out of a transitional period, because I feel like the transition for Cancer is hard, but when you move into that space, it becomes a lot more magical, effortless, and it just comes to you the way that you need, because you manifested this King of Pentacles. If this is not someone else, this is you finding you, and finding you in a physical way. So I feel, what's that? Yeah, I feel like you're going to rebuild with someone you feel quite strongly connected to. Research, reschedule, replanning, rebuilding, cooperating, a lot more cooperative energy. This person may have been stuck for a while, but they're seeing things from a higher perspective. One more card, guys. Yeah. See, Cancer's got options. And that's upright. I'm actually glad it's upright. It's like weighing pros and cons, right? Weighing the pros and cons here about this person. And the thing is, this person's doing that. They're recognizing their behaviors and the things that they were doing, the things they were attached to, that actually ended up being quite sour juice to drink, like poison, like toxic. I'm a bit worried that devil came out. I'd rather have the Lovers, because it's more positive, it's more divine. But the devil just means it's a physical type of relationship for me. This is, the devil has toxic energies, but it's not necessarily that. You're getting a lot of sevens, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. This person may have been quite dodgy in the past, may have lied. You had three of Swords over there. So the trust may not be there, but I feel like here's the Death card on top. You may have felt like it was ended. It's like closure. You may have felt like you never got your closure from this sneaky type of energy, because this person's definitely watching you, definitely looking at you, and focused on it being you. You know what I mean? But they got stuff they got to sort out, because they've got sabotaging behavior here. This is like sneaky and having options, leaving the options open. That's the downside. But the thing is, this person fights loving you. They fight it. Do you really need that, Cancer? Maybe you just want to be happy for a change. Maybe you just want to be peaceful and allow yourself to grow. And this person, they may come in too late, I feel. But, yeah, I feel like they haven't been good to you in the past. That's why. Best possible outcome, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, no, it's coming around full circle, but it's going to be a lot more positive. We're coming into, you may be dealing with an Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or a Leo. So, but positive energy coming around full circle into something a lot more abundant, I feel. This is things working out in your favor and doing what you need it to be done. To do. You were doing what you need it to do in the way that benefits you, Cancer. So awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Please like, share, and subscribe if you resonate. Comment below, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye.